I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 20/20 visions. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top, it's missing, the opposition in. All that lane switching, this is what the game is in. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show, this so perennial. Do this for my millennials, I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like Chappelle show, this so perennial. Do this for my millennials, I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know.
Okay, Coach, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Dallas Cowboys.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Murray now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Murray now. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
47 Mike, 47 Mike, go. Here we go, again. 47.
From the gun on third down, Murray. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. Deontay Harris deep for New Orleans. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game. But this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Ready. 95, 56. 54. Mike, 54. You ain't doing nothing.
This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 14.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 36. Out.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Mike's 5-4. Watch the run. Sammy.
Here's Breeze. Going up top. And that's caught inside the 35. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
49, check 49. Check. We go 21. It's smooth. Check. Watch 54.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
It's Collins, 64, weak. Mike's 5-4. Hey. Check. Fresno. Watch the edge. Check 13.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
61, matchbox play.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Hey, easy. Bravo. Mike 54. Kill. Let's go, D. Tighten up. Let's go, D. 11.
Snap comes at 1. And now Breeze. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Brings up 2nd
6-6,
and goal
bullet high.
at the 10-yard line.
Watch out. Check, Mike. Kill. Mike 54. You gonna see me in your 53. You gonna see me in your night. Hey, Haywood. 54's Mike. Check.
Throwing now is Breeze. And the pressure gets to him again. Off the edge, it's Tyrone Crawford with a sack.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. To throw is Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Andy Isabella, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
The Cowboys take over first and 10.
Let's go.
As they're on 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. Got a man, complete to Cedric Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 15. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
He sets to fire deep. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. On second down now, it's Elliott. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Just held on to the football too long there, Charles. That's point blank, right?
Yeah, I agree with that totally. You've got to have that internal clock that goes in your head that says either get rid of the football or flush and go and use your legs and try and pick up the first down. I think he hung in there too long, and the blitz got to him. That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
You're good. Ready.
On second down, it's Harris. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Hey, kill. Hey, watch that. Check. Hey, zoom. Mike 54.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
He's checking.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. That throw good for 4. It's second down. With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys. On second down, Elliott. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
Watch the slap. 13. 5. Hey, easy. That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Ready.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Come on. Mine's 50. Under. Watch the screen.
Hey, Steve 6.
Watch the screen. Hey, alert 3.
Here's Breeze to throw. This one caught by Isabella. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Exit.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. That ball complete to Isabella. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Rush in.
Gets this to Isabella on the jet sweep. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
Ready. 8-3. Check. 80 weapon.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That's caught. It's Thomas. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal? The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They were stopped last time from the 1. Now here's another try on third and goal.
Watch the safety creep. Hey, high 7. Ready.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Curtis Samuel as the first half is winding down. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz good on the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. And Zerline's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
Come on, fellas.
The The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Yep. Hey, Charlie.
Just beating the play clock is Hill. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And it's Clinton Dix with a pick. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
After the turnover, here's Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, his second sack of the night. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Now Murray throwing on second down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. On 3rd and 2, Murray. And he finds his man. That's Butler. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Call it a gain of 5 as they move the sticks.
56, right there, 56.
Play action. Now it's Murray. And that's Elliott, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Well, using Zeke Elliott in the passing game, that's something Cowboy fans are getting used to. Last year, 77 receptions, and you think back to his rookie season, he had 32 and then 26 his second year, but he's really on the uptick. Open man completes it to Butler, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Hakeem Butler with his first career NFL touchdown, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. They'll let Elliott try and run it in. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They'll try to get the offense going with Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Breeze. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. It's caught inside the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes this a 9-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Let's go, at their own 25-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. First down, Murray. He finds an opening past the 40. And a completion to Wilson. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray forced out to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Cameron Jordan bringing the pressure yet again. That's his third sack here tonight. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Murray with a third and long. This to Jarwin. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On second and 9, Murray flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Kyler Murray, a 1,000-yard rusher as a quarterback in his Heisman campaign at Oklahoma. He's got the first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Murray now on first down. That one completes. Elliott. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third down.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Murray going to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Antonio Callaway, his first touchdown on the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will get him 1 closer. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away.
We got this at their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Hey, easy. Go back. We got motion. Back up. Check.
50, Mike's 50.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Mike's 50.
Hey, Foxtrot.
50, Mike 50.
Good night.
Here's Breeze. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Shotgun now for Breeze. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Let's go.
At their own 18-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that culminating touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, you have to feel great about their opportunity. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. A big spot now for the rookie Murray. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Safety's creeping.
From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Well, that'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Ready.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and give these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Hey, easy. Motion. Here we go.
Mike's 5-4.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to tear you up. Don't get nervous.
Shoot. Hey, easy.
Slam.
Check 50. Here we go.
He's coming. Double up.
Ready, second.
Again, it's Kamara. A Saints 1st down there on a gain of 11.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell them to back off of being aggressive, but sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose, and just as you said, cost some yardage.
Hey, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Mike 54, come to my work. We want it. Come to my work. Check three, check three, check three. Under General West. Under coach. Get it.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready. 95-56, 95-56. 0-2-0-2. Check, 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 check. Hey, Alpha. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Oh, you get on the head. You're good, you're good. I forward, ready. Set.
Now this time, Breeze will throw. And that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This will be from 56 yards out. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
so well. Go to something else.
And maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Now Murray. Flush to his right. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Ready. 56, Mike, 56. I got you, boy. I got you. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Switch, switch, switch. Yeah. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They'll try and run for it without him. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. They're going for it. It's Murray. And Wilson has it. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Murray. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down. Back to throw. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game.